Javier Silva will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is
Leading
throwing
off tonight
strikes.
for
He's
Tampa
not a
Bay,
big strikeout pitcher. Only averages
Number
less than 7
7.
strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
First offering on its way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. On, he pops it up. McCord coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Next will be the designated hitter, Walter Uwasi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeremy Pitts. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 3-2 one more time. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready now, Boof Bobo, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
First delivery to him on the way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Swinging a soft liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Mel Pitts, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Darren Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Stepping in for the Jays, Ronaldo Hightower. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Ryan McCord. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, John Pitts. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Mendoza. One down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Digging in, Jeff Pitts. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bullet back up the middle. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Boy, one of the top home run hitters in all of baseball, though. D-Row, only 1 home run in his last 10 games.
Yeah, hasn't hit for much damage lately. Kind of expanding the zone, but look for him to get hot again.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jay Bruce.
Leading off
he currently
for the
sits
Jays,
8th in the American
right
League in
fielder,
home runs entering
Jay
play.
This guy's still got it, Matty V. Still has that power thump in his bat. He's been around for a long time, but hasn't yet showed any signs of slowing down.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. Pitts looking up, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box, Rafael Trejo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. hit high and deep out there to left center field. Pitts racing back at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now, Raul Mendoza. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch
Mendoza.
slider at strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two and one.
One strike.
Three balls and two strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Chuck Shipman will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
Batting seventh.
And guys, what I
The
want you
third
to
baseman,
focus on today
Chuck
is this is one of the
Shipman.
new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate, Chuck Shipman. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Shipman makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch hit hard down the line, and that's through for a hit. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
A man at second with one down. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Shipman, the runner at second with one away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. A pause and the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, hits. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Casey Hamilton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Popped him up. Day has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in, Connor Pitts. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box now, Brady Day, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Jesse Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Rays nothing. Striding forward now is the DH, Darren Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Ronaldo Hightower, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Liner towards second. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Ryan McCord. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping up to the plate, Boof Bobo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And right into the shift. Shipman comes up with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Standing in, John Pitts.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitts, playing here in his age 26 season, is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Mendoza makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Jeff Pitts. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year, as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. Hamilton fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Jay Bruce. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Bruce swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jay Bruce becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. At the plate, Rafael Trejo. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Raul Mendoza. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And he takes ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Strike called. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Connor Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Stepping in now, Brady Day. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball 3-1 now as that misses down and in. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Jason Curry takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 79. Jason Curry.
Now Walter Iwasi.
Walter.
As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Curry rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Three runs already home here. Two and one.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Count still full. 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So coming to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line towards center field. Mendoza is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The right fielder, number 31, John Pitts.
Now in the box, John Pitts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Hit on the ground out to short. Hamilton is up with it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Halfway home tonight from Rogers Center. It's now 5-2 in favor of Tampa. Leading off the inning, Chuck Shipman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chuck Shipman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Striding in, Salvador Perez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So digging in now, Casey Hamilton. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Shipman stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Standing in now, Darren Garcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The 0-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Hits. Has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Ronaldo Hightower. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in to try it again, Ryan McCord, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Blue Jays strand 3. They trail 5-2. take his hacks again, Jeff Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Here it comes on 3-0. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Once again, a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start when the guy's carrying the sticks.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Takes this the other way to right. Bruce is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping in, Brady Dave. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Jesse Pitts will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that misses. 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Bruce is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Jay Bruce will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Rafael Trejo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Bruce aboard here at first with nobody out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Mendoza.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Raul Mendoza. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Blue Jays, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Jake McGee is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 57, Jake McGee.
Stepping in, Walter
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. McGee, a 36-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Mendoza is right there, 1 down. Now batting, Jeremy Pitts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And this will be fouled away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball too high, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 31.
Now to the plate, John Pitts. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. McGee's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Bobo at second with 2 down. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains 5-2.
7-inning stretch.
Stepping into the box, Chuck Shipman. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Chuck Shipman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
To short, hit hard, reined in. And there's 1 down now. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Casey Hamilton. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Darren Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ronaldo Hightower would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is a heater in there for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, Ronaldo Hightower. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hamilton over at second. Garcia at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ernesto Ochoa will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 34, Ernesto Ochoa.
Striding into the box, Jeff Pitts. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. And he popped him up. Trejo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, McCord. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're still out in front, 5-2. Oscar Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19, Oscar Rodriguez.
Standing in, Ryan McCord. 0-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Ryan McCord.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss on the 4th ball, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Rodriguez, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Trejo. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Patty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box now, Raul Mendoza, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. Trejo, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. The next 3-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. Blue Jays held in check. They trail 5-2. Miguel Colon enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Miguel Colon.
Striding in to start the ninth, Brady Day, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Count remains at 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Jesse Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in now, Walter Iwasi. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Dick.
So striding in, Jeremy Pitts, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Boof Bobo would be next. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Rays strand just the 1, and it remains 5-2. Gregory Pitts is the man
now
called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
21, Gregory Pitts.
Leading off the inning, Chuck Shipman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Pitts, just 24 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, no shortstop.
Digging in once again, Casey Hamilton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard to third. Hits right there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mel Hitz hangs win number 11 on his line. Javier Silva was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Gregory Hitz records the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For